Hi guys, welcome back to girltriesgames. We're playing Mass Effect 2. In the last video, we went to a colony called Freedom's Progress to go and investigate why all these human colonies are going missing. And as we were there, we met up with some Quarians, our old friend Tally and her team. And we also discovered that the collectors of rare species that nobody knows too much about seems to have been responsible for these disappearances. So Serrice gave us this new Normandy here. As you can see, it's gorgeous, bigger than the last one, brighter than the last one. And they gave us the ship in order to go build a team and stop the collectors. So since we have this new ship, let's take a look around, let's investigate it and explore it a little bit. So it looks pretty similar to the old Normandy. Here's some controls we can examine, which will update our codex, and I'm going to make a separate video for the codexes so that if you're interested, you can go take a look. If not, you don't have to. Here's another one. Oh no, that's not. That's to close the windows, since we don't really need windows. Oh, there's the codex.
Upgrades are messing with our inertial skew, compensating.
Alright, let's talk to Joker, our good friend Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new! It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Well, just remember, this is too good to be true.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
Alright, Joker being awesome as usual. Let's talk to Edie. She's an interesting new addition to this ship, the AI.
Yes, Shepard.
Let's talk about you.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Let's ask her about her job.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Additional functions like what?
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Well, great. Let's ask about that cyber warfare she was talking about.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Well, that's impressive.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Huh.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Okay, and what monitoring devices is she talking about?
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Serrice's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Okay, creepy. Let's talk about something
Let's
else.
discuss something else.
Ready.
Tell me about Serrice.
I want to know more about the people I'm working
Maybe
with.
she could give
Much
us
of
some
that data is
juicy
classified.
info.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Let's ask about building this new Normandy.
How did Serrice replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
A block?
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Serrice's levels of secret classification.
Well, that's convenient. Let's ask where the resources came from.
What sort of resources does Serrice have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Of course you do. How about the structure of Serrice?
How is Serrice organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Serrice is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
And how many cells are there?
So how many operations is Serrice running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Of course. Alright, well, we can't really ask her much, so let's go to another topic.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What is this room?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Alright, I think we've asked her everything we can right here.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okay, so that's the AI on board. She kind of can't really tell us much, which is a little bit disconcerting that this AI that we can't trust is keeping secrets from us. So here's our tech lab that you can see is locked because it's the door is red.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
So we need to recruit the scientist or the professor in order to use this tech lab. Let's see who this is. Yeoman Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
The pleasure is mine.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Let's chat.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Oh, thanks. What do you do?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Is that all?
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
So you're a counselor?
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Alright, well keep your distance from me.
I don't need you analyzing me, yeoman.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
Let's ask her
I always
about
have
more
time for
things.
you, Commander.
Let's ask her if she's happy.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the elusive man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
We won't.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Ooh, you could flirt with her. I'd embrace you, I'd catch you, or I'd drop you. What a dick. Let's flirt with
I
her.
might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought.
Ooh.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Alright, what do you think about Serrice?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Serrice has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
So does Serrice hate aliens?
It sounds like Serrice wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Serrice looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Serrice ideals.
You're naive.
You're fooling yourself if you believe Serrice is noble.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope time will change your mind. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I think we've asked her everything we can for now.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Okay, so she is our little assistant. Okay, here
Welcome
we have our
aboard,
galaxy map where we could choose where to travel to. And here we have our private terminal, where we could check on our team status. So we see that we have Jacob and Miranda on our team, and we could get a little info about them, like what their abilities are, their loyalty level, and what weapons they use. We could also look at the upgrades we've made, but we haven't made any yet. And we can read our unread messages, and here we have some messages. Okay, so here's a message from Anderson, Admiral Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you are actually alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put us on top, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Okay, so our friend Admiral Anderson wants us to come talk to him. So we'll mark that as read. Okay, this is a DLC. I'm not sure why my other DLC is not showing up here. That's something I'm gonna have to check on in one of the next, before I go on to the next videos, because I should have other DLCs listed here, and it's not here, but this is one of them. It's from the Elusive Man. Shepard, at great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief, Kasumi Goto, excuse me, and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She's unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakera ward on the Citadel. There, you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password, silence is golden, to begin the rendezvous. Okay, we'll mark that as read. And then we could go here to read those archived messages if we need to go back. And this is just training videos that we don't really need to watch. So yeah, that's what our private terminal is about. Let's go over here to the armory. Let's ask Edie about the armory.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Alright, so that's our armory. We could go here to choose our weapon changeout, or loadout. Change the weapon loadout for all of our squad mates. And this is also where Jacob hangs out. Let's talk to him.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
It's a risky assignment.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Serrice has taken in the past.
Okay, let's ask about Serrice's actions.
What has Serrice done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Serrice will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Well, I appreciate your honesty.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Oh, he's lagging. Okay, so that's Jacob, and this is where he hangs out, where we can find him at all times. I don't know where he sleeps, but I was just thinking the DLC that's not showing up, I think it's because I'm using a different computer. It might not be installed on this computer, so I'm gonna have to install that for another video, but this one we don't need it yet. So here's the briefing comm room. Let's ask Edie about that.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Well, that sounds pretty useful.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
A quantum what?
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, 2 subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Awesome.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Clever, clever. Okay. Let's get out of here. And again, the tech lab is closed. This is the other door to the tech lab. So let's go back and check out the other floors of the Normandy. This is just one floor, the
Commander,
CIC.
you received a new message at your private terminal.
Kelly, we already checked our messages. So this is the Combat Information Center on Deck 2. Let's ask Edie about the elevator.
What's this area of the ship?
Okay, this
This is
area.
the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
So yeah, that's a little about this deck. So let's go to the elevator to another deck. So let's go up to Deck 1, the captain's cabin. Alright, here we are. Let's ask Edie about it.
What's this area of the ship?
Oops.
Quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
So this is our apartment. There's a big old fish tank with no fish in it yet. We can look at our medals, or achievements we've gotten. There's our picture of Caden. We could also access our private terminal from up here, but it's the same as the one down on the CIC. Could use the toilet. Check ourselves out in the mirror. And we could customize our gear, which we've already done. Could also play some music. Switch it up to different ones. So yeah, this is our little house with some champagne glasses. And there's like a display case of what's it called? Of like model ships. Alright, let's head down to Deck 3, because the CIC is Deck 2, so let's go down to Deck 3, which is the crew's quarters. This also gives you information about what's there and who's hanging out there. So Miranda, we know, is on Deck 3. Let's go. Alrighty, here's the crew deck. So let's see, here's a bathroom for the crew. This door's locked to the starboard observation deck because we can tell because it's red.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Okay, here's the crew's quarters. It says up there.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Okay, so that's a little info about our crew. So there's all these bunks here. Alright, let's see what's over here. Life support, door is locked.
Access to life support is restricted.
Port observation.
The port observation deck is closed until needed.
And here's the men's room.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
I know, Edie, we just looked at it. Alright, let's go this way. To the medical lab.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Why are you here?
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
So she was the doctor on our Alliance ship. So it's kind of strange to see her on a Cerberus ship, kind of like Joker. So let's ask her if she needs anything.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Serrice ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
Well, I'll get you another one.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Okay, let's ask her some questions, like why she left the Alliance.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
You need to fly?
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Okay, so what made you join Cerberus?
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Oh, she's so loyal. Okay, odds of
There's a
survival.
very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Alright, I think we've asked her everything we can.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Alright, so she's back with us. Here's the AI core, but of course that's
Access
locked.
to the AI core is restricted.
Let's ask Edie about the medical lab.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Okay. Here's the mess hall. Looks like
Chef
everyone's
surprise
hanging out.
again. Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Alright, so it looks like the crew's kind of giving the mess sergeant some shit about the food. Let's talk to him.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you need anything?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
Well, how can I help?
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Well, give me the list.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, let's ask some questions. Let's ask him about his responsibilities.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So he's the janitor and the cook.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
Gross.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Gross. Okay, thoughts on joining or let's ask him first about how he joined Cerberus.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Awesome. Okay, so what are his thoughts on joining Cerberus?
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Alright, I think we've asked him everything. So it seems like most people...
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
It seems like most people decided to join Cerberus because the Alliance didn't really do anything proactively. So they're all trying to work with Cerberus so that they could get stuff done. So here's the main battery.
The gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
So we need a gunnery control officer in order to access that room. So a lot of these rooms are locked before we get the professionals that are needed to run them. Okay, here's Miranda's office, where she hangs out all day. Let's talk to her.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Let's talk.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Let's ask her about herself. We haven't learned much yet.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Well, you're a little cocky.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
So tell us about your genetic modifications.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So you're perfect.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
So she seems like she's under a lot of pressure.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
I don't think we finished talking to her. Let's ask her some more questions.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Okay, so we could ask her about the status of the Normandy.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Okay, and we can also ask what her job is.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
Okay, let's see if there's anything else we could ask her.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Okay, so we've exhausted all her
I'll let you work.
Conversation topics
of course,
for
Commander.
now. So this is her office. She has a little chair by the window. Her desk. She has a bed. Nobody else really has a bed except Shepard. And then there's the crew bunks. Jacob just lives in the armory. Alright, so we've examined this whole deck. Let's go down to the last level. To the engineering deck, where you can see the cargo hold is, the shuttle and Hammerhead garage, and no team members are hanging out there right now. Alright, here we are at the engineering deck. Let's ask Edie. Oops, no, we got a codex. Let's ask Edie over here about it.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Okay, so it's a lot bigger. You could see down there. Okay, let's look at the starboard cargo. There's no way to open it. Okay, let's go in here. So we could go down the subdeck stairwell. Let's check it out. Okay, so this is a little, like, underground crawl space type thing. And nothing's here yet. Oops, running into the walls. Okay, back up the other side. So we could either go back out to the elevator or in through here. And there's some people here. Let's talk to them.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Shape up, guys.
I didn't hear an officer on deck. I run this ship military. You two think this is all a joke?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, no, ma'am.
Won't happen again, ma'am.
At ease. Who are you?
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Do you guys need anything?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What's the issue?
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Well, why don't you already have them?
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Alright, so they need some stuff too. We could ask them some questions. Let's ask them about their training.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
But you left the Alliance?
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper Menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
So they have a similar story to other people as to why they left the Alliance and joined Cerberus. Let's ask about their feelings on Cerberus.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Okay, so let's ask how Ken joined.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement.
Oh, how nice.
If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Okay, and how did Gabby join?
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Alright, I think we asked them everything we can.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
So they need some FBA couplings. So our crew is needing some stuff. They're not
I'm
fully
amazed Shepard came down to see us.
equipped.
Told you she would.
Alright, let's ask Edie about the core.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
So this is the Mass Effect core that you can see from many other windows up on the other decks. Okay, so yeah, a lot of our crew needs some stuff, like, these engineers need some FBA couplings, the chef guy needs some ingredients, and our doctor needs some brandy. Because who doesn't want to have a drunk doctor? Alright, so here we are back at the CIC where we do most of our work. Let's take a look at our journal now and see what needs to be done. Okay, so again, like I said, the assignments are the side quests, and these are our side quests, but get the engineers the FBA couplings, to get the mess sergeant some new ingredients, to get the doctor some brandy. Okay, but the missions are our main quests here. So our main basic quest is to stop those collectors, but first, to do that, we need to assemble a team. So here we have our dossiers that the elusive man told us about. So first we have the Master Thief, the one we got the email about. Like I said, this is a DLC, so if you're playing, you may not have this on your game. That's a DLC. The Citadel, the Council, we need to go to the Citadel to try to request a meeting with the Council and see if they'll help us out. Because the elusive man told us if we think we can get their help, might as well try. The Professor, Dr. Mordin Solis, you can read a bit about him here. We need to go recruit him in the slums of Omega in order to use our tech lab. Okay. The Warlord, Dr. O'Keir, he's on Corliss. You can read about him here. We need to go recruit him. He's a Krogan. Archangel, he is on Omega, so we could go recruit him there. And then the convict, Jack, being held on the Turian prison ship Purgatory. So we have a lot of people to recruit. We have been recommended to start with recruiting the Professor so that we could get started on doing some research. So let's head on over to Omega, where the Professor is, to recruit him. Alright, so let's go to our galaxy map and look for Omega. Okay, we're already in the Sarabaric system, and Omega's right here, where we can recruit Archangel and where we can recruit the Professor. So let's dock. Here we go to Omega. Look at that. So when I clicked on Omega, it gave a little information about Omega. If you wanted to read it, you could go back and pause it. I'm not going to read every information about every planet because there's just so much. So you could pause it if you're interested in learning more about these different planets or stations. Okay, so let's recruit our two only options, Miranda and Jacob. And before we start each mission, we can level up our squad. So we have 8 points to spend for each person. So charge is my favorite power that you've seen me use in the past couple videos. So I'm going to upgrade that one. Also energy drain I find very useful, so I'm going to upgrade that one. And then assault mastery is less of an offensive type of power. It's more passive. But it upgrades your health a little, weapon damage, also lessens your power recharge time, and your Paragon and Renegade scores. Let's get that. Let's get 2 of those. And then Shockwave. Let's get Shockwave, which is a new biotic offensive power. where you launch a string of concussive Mass Effect fields in a narrow path in front of you, violently knocking targets aside. So let's get that one. We could also level up our companions. So Overload I also find quite useful, so I'm going to purchase that second rank. And then Cerberus Officer is another passive one where her health is increased, her damage is increased, but also squad health and squad weapon damage are also increased. So that's pretty helpful for everyone. So let's get 2 of those. And we'll upgrade Warp later, but I'm going to go to level 3 of Overload. Okay, so we spent all the points for her. Now for Jacob, I don't really like any of his powers that much, so I'm going to just go with Cerberus Operative, a couple of those. Let's get level 2 of Pull. I don't really like Pull, but it can be useful sometimes, but I tend to not use it that often. So let's upgrade only to the 2nd level, and then we'll get him level 3 of Cerberus Operative. Alright, so we've leveled everyone up. And here we could also change their weapon loadout, but at the moment we don't really have many options, so I'm going to just leave it as is. Alright, here we are on Omega.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
Is Mocklin a she?
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Nobody tells me what to do. I'll go when I'm ready.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Aria waiting.
Alright, shit.
Now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Okay, so if we look at our journal, it's been updated to go talk to Aria, the ruler of Omega. She wants all important arrivals to come talk to her. So she's at Afterlife Club. But we also have noticed that if we're going to recruit the professor, what we have to do is ask Aria at Afterlife about him. So we conveniently have to talk to her anyway. So there's Afterlife. Let's go. Let's go ask her about it.
Come on, let me in.
There's a line waiting to get in.
Aria's expecting me. Oh.
If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
Alright, so only special people get to walk right on in.
Let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
So we just get to go walk right on in. Who's this guy stepping up to us?
What are you looking at?
Ooh, he's trying to start some shit. Nobody starts shit with Shepard.
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am.
Yeah, you are.
Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Go on. So nobody fucks with Shepard. He was trying to start something. Alright, here we are in the club. Party in the club. Let's see, there's a bottle of brandy we can buy for the good doctor. Yes, we would like to purchase some Serrice ice brandy. Okay. You can also talk to the bartender. You could either order a drink or leave. Let's wait to drink later. We got a job to do first. Even though we are in a club. So there's a door down to the lower level. So here's the rest of the club. It's just a little circle. Here's a merc recruiter.
I'm busy.
And he's busy. Okay, let's go up here. And here's Aria.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
What's the scan for?
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job. Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face. I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions. You run Omega? I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Aria.
Well, I have pretty similar rules.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around. And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences. So, what can I do for you?
So, we want to ask her about Mordin.
I'm looking for Mordin Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
So you know him?
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Okay, we'll wait and ask her about Archangel later when we're actually looking for him. Right now we're just looking for Mordin. Let's ask her some more about Omega, though.
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Okay, let's ask her about herself.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
Alright.
Short answer, mind your own damn business.
Okay, let's ask about her indifference toward us.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Alright, so she is not the warmest person to talk to.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Okay, so that's Aria, the ruler of Omega, voiced by Carrie-Anne Moss. And she's not too friendly.
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
We already did. Alright, so let's take a look at our journal now. The professor has been updated. So we asked Aria about Mordin, so now she told us to enter the quarantine zone to search for him. So, now we just have to find the quarantine zone. Also, our Omega quest to talk to Aria has been completed. It's grayed out, so we're done. So let's go. Oh, we also, our side quest for the Serrice Ice Brandy was updated. That we have to go give the brandy we just bought to the doctor. Okay. So let's go find the quarantine zone. Let's go down here. Hey, look who it is. Helena Blake.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
So, she was from the first game. We did a little side quest for her.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
Social worker?
Is that what you're calling it these days?
That's what it's called when a person works for the betterment of the people around her. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
Well, that's good to hear.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
So, she's just a little visit from our past. Seems like she's turned her life around.
To extinguish the Shepard Memorial flame on Torfin. Authorities issued warnings, but Admiral Hackett asked that no arrests be made.
Alright, here's another lower part of the bar. Or the club. We could dance. Dance like all the men. Just cause you're a Shepard soldier doesn't mean that you can't have fun dancing like that girl. Look at her, she's having a blast. Okay, so there's some people just sitting around and drinking. What else can we do in this club? Watch a dancer. An Asari dancer doing her dancey moves. Sit forward. Get into it. And now we could give her a tip this time. In the first game we couldn't. Oh, she likes that. Alright, that's enough of that. Sorry, guys. Okay, what else can we do here?
So, either of you ever been to the Citadel?
Here's Fist. Does that name sound familiar to you guys?
Shepard? I heard you were dead. I had a party and everything. No hard feelings, though, huh? No, really. Thanks for taking the time to chase a small-time crook off the Citadel so I could squat in this shithole for years.
Well, if you remember, Fist was someone we had to fight because he was doing some dirty dealings on the Citadel.
I've been gone a long time. At some point, your crappy life is your own fault.
Maybe. Easier to hate you, though. But it doesn't matter. I'm not looking for a fight. It's enough to see your smiling face, Shepard.
Alright, so he doesn't like us. Don't blame him. Let's see what's down here. There's a Krogan.
No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Okay, Aria's Patriarch. Let's ask what the Patriarch means.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
Okay, let's ask him about his relationship with Aria.
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
Why?
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
It's kind of sad. Let's ask about his old war stories.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are all his now.
Poor guy. Alright, we've asked him everything we can.
I should be going.
Okay, so he's just hanging out in this little lounge room. Let's see what else we could do in this bar. Should we get drunk? Let's order a drink. Blue drink. Oh, oh, oh. Not good.
Say something, Commander.
What happened?
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Afterlife hates humans?
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
So, I was poisoned.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk. And an hour later, he was puking blood.
Well, that bartender's gonna pay.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you.
Shepard.
That's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
Alright, let's go confront the bartender. So where are we? We're just right outside the bar. Let's go back in there. You don't fuck with Shepard. Nobody fucks with Shepard. You wanna see what happens when you fuck with Shepard? Just watch. Alright, let's go back to him.
Do I know you? No, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
Alright, so we can incite the crowd, tell him he's done poisoning people, or make him drink it. Let's make him drink it. We're a renegade. This guy doesn't fuck with our Shepard. This Shepard's a badass.
But you drank? You should be dead. Wait, you don't want me to.
Now, drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
Ooh. Don't fuck with Shepard. Ooh. His head just exploded. Alright, we only got 5 renegade points for making a guy kill himself. Alright, let's head back out to where we just were on the outside of the bar. See if we can find the quarantine zone that we're looking for Mordin in. Alright, so here we are in the back alleys of Omega. There's things to explore here, but we're not going to explore them right now. We'll come back and explore Omega after we recruit Mordin. So let's just go find the quarantine zone. Here's the markets. We'll explore a little more later.
End is not.
There's a prophet. Alright, I see the word quarantine up there. Let's talk to the guard.
Playing is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
Alright, so they're not letting people in, so let's talk to him and see if we can.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
Who do you work for?
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Aria calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
So we can't go in?
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
Well, I'm looking for Mordin.
There's a Solarian named Mordin Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Mordin's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Alright, so there's a plague, and Mordin is helping people get cured. But that also means that it's quarantined off. So we could say, let me in and I'll help. Let's ask him some more questions first.
Any idea where I can find Mordin's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
Alright, let's ask about the nature of this plague.
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Okay, let's ask about what the Blue Suns are.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
Okay, and the cross-species plague.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Interesting. Alright, well, I'm going in.
Take a good long look at me. Do I look like a looter?
No.
That's right. Now I'm going in. If I find looters, I'll kill them. Anybody gets in my way, I'll kill them too.
I'll call the guards. They'll let you in with no trouble.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Alright. We're immune, so we don't gotta worry about the germs. But so are Vorcha. Vorcha are immune too, said the guard. Alright, so we pick our squad. We don't have any options besides Miranda and Jacob. Okay, we don't have any skill points to spend, so it went straight to the weapons. And again, we don't have any real choices at this point in the game, so we'll just leave it as it is. Alright, here we are in the quarantine zone. Let's go on ahead to find Mordin. Alright, so what do we have here? We have some element 0. We have some ammo clips or thermal clips, but we don't need any. So here we are at the quarantine.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
Okay, so the guard told him that we can come in, so they're not going to try to shoot us. We're all full. Here's a medical station. So since we're already full of Metagel, we get 100 credits instead of a Metagel. But if we were out of Metagel, we would get more Metagel. Get it? Alright, so there are those guys. Here's another guard. He's cool with us.
Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Great. The Gozu district. So these guys are shooting at anything that moves. Okay, this guy's health is almost gone. Let's charge him. Boom, bitch. Alright.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Okay, let's see what's at this bank terminal. So this one is our hack. So let's start. We gotta look for the pieces that match up at the top, right here. We found them all pretty quickly. And we got 5,000 credits. Let's see what's in here. Some power cells with heavy weapon ammo. Okay, let's try to bypass this door. Okay, let's see. We look for a match. These are all really close together. And there's a match. Got it. The door is open. Turian plague victim.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
That's sad. Computer console. Let's play entry 1.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
Okay, so he was coughing, so they sealed these two guys in here. Entry 2.
2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay.
So he's not sounding too good.
Datus isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too.
Okay. Entry 4.
Datus died last night. He's still talking to me though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
How sad. So it looks like the plague also causes some hallucinations too. He said he died, but he was still talking to him. Creepy. Okay, here's a victim. Let's talk to him.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Don't blame us for this, dude.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores.
Gross.
The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
Dude, I'm looking for a Solarian. Stop talking to me about this.
I need to find Mordin's Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Mordin and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you. Can't...
Paragon interrupt. Not gonna take it.
I doubt he could have helped us anyway.
Let's move.
He's blaming us. Giving us shit. We got 2,000 credits. Alright, let's move on. Alright, let's see what's behind this door. Gonna bypass it. Look for a match. I'm so bad at this matching memory thing. Like, I pass my mouse over it and I instantly forget what it was. Alrighty, got it. Okay, what's down here? Another dead body. Delightful.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Turned out the circuits maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Batarians. Must be some kind of extortion racket. Trap me in here for a day or two, then offer to let me out if I pay them off.
Okay, so it sounds like a lot of the plague victims are in denial about being infected, but they were locked in anyways and just left to die. Pretty sad. Alright. Kokomo Plaza. There's some guys over there. Yes, they do. So we can have Jacob use pull.
Nice trick.
They go flying. So this guy has some shields that Miranda could take out with Overload, or I could take out with Energy Drain, which will boost our shields. So let's try that. Energy Drain. Okay. So now his shields are gone, so Miranda could use Warp on him to take down his health. Okay, what else can we do? Jacob can use pull.
Get over here!
Look at this guy. Let's try our new power shockwave and see what it looks like. And it tosses him. Okay, that guy still has full shields, so let's use Miranda's overload power to take him down. And then we can use our charge power, maybe. Let's see. Boom. Okay, so more people are coming.
My shields are down.
Back into cover. Okay, so here's a canister that can explode if we either shoot it or Miranda overloads it.
I'm going in! Look out!
And it blew him up. There's another one. Alright, we got him. So it's always helpful to use those canisters that'll explode and stuff, just because it could take him out a little easier than if you just kept shooting at him. So let's refill our ammo here and move on. Okay, let's see what's over here at the apartments. See if we could bypass it. Okay, bypass. There's a match. There's a match. There's a match. There's a match, so that means that's a match. Got it! Got it, got it, got it. Alright, into the apartments. And what's here? Some med kit.
God, you're human.
And some people.
We thought those Turians had found us.
Let's talk to them.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
So humans are really immune?
Is what I hear right? That this plague doesn't affect humans?
No. It seems like some kind of bioweapon or something, since it affects so many different species. The Blue Suns figure humans caused it. They're shooting us on sight. God knows how many have already died.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
Okay, let's ask about the Vorcha.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
So where are the Vorcha now? So the Vorcha is another alien species.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
Okay, let's ask about the plague.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
So how does it spread?
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Alright, let's ask about the Blue Suns.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
Alright. I think we've asked them everything we can.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
So you don't trust him?
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
Alright, well you guys should go to the clinic.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Mordin's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
Well, hiding here won't save you.
Cowering in this apartment might keep you alive for a while, but if the mercs don't get you, starvation will.
Easy for you to say. You're a soldier armed to the teeth. We're just ordinary people.
Yeah, you're making it out like we're cowards or something.
A coward accepts death instead of fighting to stay alive. If you want to survive, you're gonna have to earn it. I'm taking out every Vorcha and Blue Suns group I find along the way to Mordin's clinic. But I can't hold your hand while I'm waging war in the streets.
Yeah, okay. I guess if you can clear a path, we can follow. Like you said, it's our only chance. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Mordin's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Alright, so we convinced these guys to go to the clinic to take care of themselves. Let's steal from them. Let's steal 4,000 credits from their wall safe. Alright, so onward. Let's get out of here. Clear the path for them to get to the clinic without getting attacked. Modified assault rifle.
Oh, what's this?
Okay, we got some research data. Oops. Oops, oops. Sorry. Okay, Okay, let's go up here, see what's going on. A fight.
Taking cover!
Okay,
We've
so
got
they're
hostiles!
down there.
Yeah!
And I think Jacob's down there fighting.
This will put them down.
Can't see him. He's stuck. Ooh, and he exploded.
Have a nice trip.
One less. There we go.
Oh, I missed that. Thing's gonna explode on nobody. Okay, so these are all Vorcha.
Mount that one.
Not those dog type things. Those are not Vorcha. Those are Varen. Okay, I think these guys are too far away for us to reach them. So let's head down. Yeah, Jacob's down here.
Come on over.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Taking fire.
Okay, so let's start using the powers. We're gonna use them. So the Vorcha, they have no shields or anything, or they have armor, I mean. Not shields, they have armor, but their health regenerates. So you can start taking down their health, but if you don't do it fast enough, they regenerate it all.
Fulton personal.
So let's use shotgun on this one. Okay, here comes the Krogan. We're gonna want to take out his armor.
Coming our way.
So let's use Miranda's warp to take that armor down. So now his armor's down and we can do a little more damage. Ah. I'm gonna die. Let's charge him. Okay, we gotta replenish our health. Okay, there we go.
Mount that one.
Here's another Krog. Oh, we can't do anything with him. Okay, now his armor's down, so let's see if we can
nice trip.
I'm gonna do shockwave on this guy. Is the Krogan dead yet? Come on, Jacob. I thought you would take care.
Down.
Drop.
I left it up to Jacob, and that was a mistake. See, his health is regenerating. Jacob lifted him up while he was flying. Okay, Miranda, work that armor away.
Seems we've crossed into Vorcha.
And we're
The Blue
good.
Suns have given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them.
Okay, so Blood Pack and the Blue Suns are the mercenary groups that are kind of fighting each other here. The Blood Pack seems to be mostly Vorcha and Krogan, and then the Blue Suns seem to be mostly Turians. And they're kind of having a turf war amongst this plague. Okay, let's replenish our ammo, and then let's go see what's in this door. Some element 0, which will help with some research.
Hey, back off. We got here first.
A looter. Let's talk to the looter.
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
Who are you?
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Well, I don't like looters.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, If we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
I want you to stop.
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
Yeah, if I have to. No one fucks with Shepard.
I've killed people for less.
I don't think she's kidding, man.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Nobody needs to shoot nobody. We're stopping, okay? We just wanted to make a quick buck. It ain't worth getting killed over. We're done. Seriously, I swear.
Alright, I'm looking for someone.
You know a Solarian named Mordin Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
Yeah, we've already encountered them. Okay, we've asked already a lot of people about this stuff, so I don't think we really need to know more.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while. Get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
Good. Okay. So we convinced them to stop looting dead people's shit, because that's kind of fucked up. So let's continue pushing forward to find Mordin. Gotta replenish all our ammo. Oxera. To the clinic. Awesome, we are here. There's the clinic guard.
No funny business
With
once
the
you're in the
mechs.
clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
So that's the mechs that they were
That's all of
talking
them.
about.
Morden's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Okay, there's people being attended to.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Mordin.
Mordin saved my life. I owe him everything.
Awesome, so it looks like he is helping people.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use Malanarin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Malanarin and butemerol. Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not Heplicor? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Okay, so he knows a lot about different species, what medicines work with them, things like that. We're just
This should come in handy.
collecting some research data and elements and stuff. Let's look around here. Get some metagel, or money instead of metagel, some iridium, element 0. It's just a bunch of stuff to collect. Heavy weapon ammo. Alright, now we could talk to Mordin.
Professor Mordin Solus?
Don't recognize you from Aria. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No.
Renegade.
For the love of God, take a breath. I came here to find you, okay? I'm Commander Shepard. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Let's say a secret organization.
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me. Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
So he knows. You've heard of them?
You're very well informed. How did a Solarian scientist hear about Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Solarian aid?
Colonies are vanishing.
The collectors are kidnapping entire human populations. We're gonna find out why and stop them.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
Oh, why can't anything be simple?
Just once I'd like to ask someone for help and hear them say, sure, let's go, right now. No strings attached.
Life is a negotiation. We all want. We all give to get what we want.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
He's probably dead.
A doctor doesn't have much chance against a Vorcha horde. You shouldn't have sent him.
Stubborn. Told him not to go. Odds of survival low. But he's smart, careful, bright future. I hope.
Okay, let's ask him about his assistant.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Let's ask about the attacks on the clinic.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
That's not major.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Cool, so he has some good experience. We already know a lot about the plague and the Vorcha, so I'm not going to ask about that.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Okay, so we got a new hand cannon. So Shepard, Jacob, and Miranda are able to use it. Awesome. So we need to go and cure the plague. We should probably save at this point. Alright. And here we could change out our weapons for the new hand cannon. So let's get it. Oh, we already have it. Okay, everyone already has been equipped with it. Awesome. Alright, so let's talk to this Batarian patient.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
Don't worry, we took care of them.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Okay, whatever, we're just trying to help. So we need to go, let's look at our journal actually to make sure we know what we're doing. We found the professor, but he needs to cure the plague, and the Vorcha have turned off the environmental control systems. So we need to go and reset them to deliver the plague cure into the air supply. We also need to keep an eye out for his assistant Daniel, who went to go try to cure people who needed help.
There. There we go. Here we go.
Okay, so we have to battle our way. This canister not doing much. So it's been recommended to me to turn off the squad power usage, so that, like right now, if I want to use Miranda's powers, I don't have to wait for her to recharge. I find an interesting strategy that I've never done before. I think I'll try doing it in one of the next videos, so that I can give it a shot and see how I like it. And if you guys have any suggestions for different strategies, I mean, I've played this game a million times, but I usually always play it pretty much the same way. So if you guys have any suggestions, I'm totally down to hear it, because, like I said, I might not have thought of it before or heard anybody else doing it that way before, so I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about it.
Got him!
Gun switched. Let's go back to the hand cannon. Miranda, get out of my way. Let's charge this fool. Push forward a little more. Okay, there's a dude over there. Let's have Miranda take him out. And this dude with his armor. Charge him. Okay, we got these guys, but we still need more ammo. Okay, Let's take out this Krogan first. He is always going to be the most annoying. Let's see.
Gotta charge him!
Kill him while he's down. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Let's go charge him. I think he's the last one. Boom, he exploded because we shot his little fire backpack. Okay, there's some metagel over here on the wall. Which, I think we still are full, but we'll get some money for it. Yep. I don't think we've had to use any metagel yet. Let's see what's over here. Anything? Gambling terminal we can hack. So let's go for it. Hack that terminal. Ooh, it's laggy a little bit. Ooh, now a lot of it. But we're gonna get $3,000, as I didn't know before, but thank you again to my wonderful subscribers who tell me these things. It tells you how much money you get when you're hacking it up at the top. Here's another bank terminal we can hack. So see what I was talking about up here? It tells you how much money you can get if you successfully hack it, which I never knew before. I never noticed that. So I guess it's good to help you determine whether it's worth it to even waste your time, if you find it a waste of time. I mean, it's not my favorite thing to do, but, you know, whatever. Get some money out of it. Not like I ever really use the money, though. Alright, there we go. 5,000 credits. Alright, onward. We gotta cure the plague. Alright, what's in this store?
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Mordin at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should look out. Don't move. One more step and we kill your friend.
Kill him and you're next.
Pull that trigger and you're breathing through a new hole in your head. Let him go and you walk away.
Oh, God.
You must think Batarians are stupid. What's to stop you from killing us if we let him go?
Let him live, I let you leave. Kill him, I do the same to you.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
Yep, you can go.
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Well, you got a lot to learn, dude.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Mordin send you to find me?
Yes, he needs you.
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you, well, everything.
Alright, so he got himself into a little bit of trouble because the Batarians don't trust the humans. They think the humans are spreading the plague, not curing it. So, alright. We found Daniel, Mordin's assistant. Now we just got to cure the plague. That guy hasn't even seen us yet as his friend is dying on the ground. Here we go! I wonder if I can charge him. I can't. I cannot charge him. I think because he's behind that wall, I can't charge him. Okay. Yeah, because I guess we'd have to charge through like 2 little barriers. So that's why. Jacob, move! Jacob's flying. So I guess that's why we couldn't charge over there, but it doesn't matter. We killed him anyways. I just love using the charge power. rockets coming. So there's a rocket guy up there. I think he's too far away to shoot, so we gotta run up closer without getting rocketed in the face. Let's take him out as fast as we can so we don't get rocketed. And there's another rocket guy. Don't hit me, no! Ah! Close. Oof. Okay, and there's also some guys down there. I got you. But I think the rocket guys should probably be our priority because they do the most damage.
Perfect! You're gonna die.
This guy is fucking me up. Okay, the last rocket guy looks like he's over there.
Come on up!
Ah, close one. Oh my god. He's still too far away. There are more guys coming from down there. Yikes! Okay, my shockwave isn't doing very well from this angle. Alright, got him.
Up front!
Up front? What are you talking about, Jacob?
Now let's finish you off.
Okay, these biotics aren't doing very well from the second level down to the first. But yeah, so it's not that great of an idea to leave the Vorcha not completely killed because they regenerate their health so quickly that it's kind of a waste of time if you don't, like, focus on one guy and kill him. Oh, we're out of ammo. For my hand cannon.
Break you.
Break you. Okay, there's this last guy here. Can we get a better angle on him? Come on, get out of there. There we go. It's hard to shoot straight down. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way. I think we've killed everyone. Ah! There's an ammo pile. I'm gonna switch my gun back to my hand cannon. Alright. I think we got everybody. Gotta spread the cure. Get rid of these Vorcha. Spread the cure. Let's charge this. Charge him. Gotta run out of the way soon.
Enemy down!
Ooh, Jacob took him out from behind. Here's some spare parts. Gives us some credits and some more credits. I just like to collect credits even if I never use them. Alright, it looks like environmental controls this way.
We're close to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans.
We should also save. Just in case we die.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
You're dead.
I've had enough of this.
Collect collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah!
We've been spotted.
Alright, so it sounds like the collectors are compelling these Vorcha to keep the plague going.
Get over here!
This guy's too far away. Oh, she got him.
The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Okay, so this is the area she's talking about. We can inject the cure.
Cure's locked in. Once we get the fans going, we should be good.
Okay, now we have to turn on the fans.
I've located the fan. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
Okay, so there's two, she's saying. Alright, this guy needs to not be there. Ooh, and there's rocket guys. Rocket dudes, get away from me.
Yeah.
I don't like how the sound goes out.
One left.
Come on, dude, get to where I can shoot you. Ouch. Just got rocketed. Okay, so there are fans on either side of the room. Let's go this way first. Yet more Vorcha approach. And more Vorcha. And more and more and more.
Have a nice trip.
Alright. So we took those guys out and we can turn this fan on to spread the cure.
One down, one to go. Let's move. Have a nice trip.
Would you expect anything less, guys?
You're done.
I got it.
Do not come up to me, or I will come up to you. He has armor on already.
Yeah.
Okay, take out that armor. There we go, there we go. Okay, so the fan is on, we can see it blowing. Just gotta turn on the other one. More rocket dudes from up above. Let's see if Miranda can get him. Nope, she missed. Here comes this guy. Get out of my turf. Oof, he exploded. And we got rocketed. Alright, Jacob is down. I think that Krogan took him out. So we can use this unity power to revive him. And he's back. Stop shooting rockets at me. Oh, there's another rocket guy up there. Let's see, can we get an angle where they can't reach us? Ooh! Ooh! Oh, we ran out of ammo. I love that hand cannon, I hate this one. The Conifex. Okay, that guy's gonna explode. See the leak in his backpack? His backpack.
Nice trick.
Tactician.
One less.
Oh, my charge didn't work. And let's charge again. Alrighty. So let's get this ammo. Let's replenish our metagel that we just used. And let's start the east fan.
Both fans are up. That should be it.
Got it.
0 contacts.
Thanks, Miranda.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I did think about it.
I was tempted for a minute, but in the end I figured they didn't deserve to die.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said.
He doesn't look happy with him.
Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
Well, don't forget our deal.
I honored my part of the bargain, Professor. Now you need to do the same.
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Serrice. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
Awesome, so we have recruited
We're
him.
heading out. See you on the Normandy.
The doctor. Alright, so our mission is complete. We have leveled up to level 6. Got 2 squad points. We recruited the doctor. And we also got a new weapon. Some assault rifle damage research. Got some metagel capacity upgrade research available, and some money, and some element 0. Awesome.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Serrice working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You know the elusive man?
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Human colonies are vanishing. We don't want to defend Serrice, but we don't want to be mean about them either because we are working with them, so...
The Collectors have been abducting colonists from the fringes of the Terminus systems. No distress signals are sent out, no signs of attack.
There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No.
No paragon.
Slower than gas. Drugged water supply? No. Effects not simultaneous. Intriguing. Fascinating. No distress calls. No signs of resistance. New technology. Marvelously advanced. But what?
You think this is fascinating?
This isn't a game. We've lost thousands of people. God only knows what the Collectors are doing to them.
Easy, Commander. Dr. Solis is a problem solver. This is how he thinks things through. We collected evidence from one of the missing colonies, Professor. We need you to analyze it and see if you can figure this out.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
Yep.
The ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Serrice more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Alrighty. Alright, so Mordin is settling in and going to figure out a way around the Seeker Swarms. We've earned all these things. So let's take a look at our journal, see what's next. So, we have our side quests that we still need to do, but, you know, those aren't the main priority. We also have all these other people we need to recruit. The Master Thief, Kazumi Goto, the Warlord, Archangel, and the Convict. So, I'm going to end this video here. I'd like for you guys to let me know in the comments what you think we should do next. Who do you want to recruit next, or where do you want to go next? Do you want to just explore more, or do you want to recruit someone in the next video? So let me know, and I'll see what responses I get the most of, and we'll do that. I'll also hopefully have installed the DLC by that point, so there might be other quests to do too. But for now, choose out of one of these, the Convict, Archangel, Warlord, go to the Council, or the Master Thief, and let me know what you guys want to see me do. So stay tuned for the next video. I hope I get some comments. If not, I'll just choose one. So yeah, thanks for watching.